Once upon a time, a young traveler had been journeying for a long time in search of answers to life's deepest questions. Along his path, he had studied with various teachers, seeking wisdom and enlightenment. Yet, despite his efforts, he still felt a sense of restlessness and dissatisfaction within him. One day, the traveler heard about a village known for its wise and enlightened master. He was intrigued and decided to seek the guidance of this revered teacher. After a long and arduous journey, the traveler finally arrived at the humble dwelling where the master resided. With great anticipation, the traveler entered the dwelling and found himself in the presence of the master. He bowed respectfully and said, "Master, I have traveled far and wide, seeking answers to the deepest questions of life. I have studied under many teachers, yet my heart remains unsettled. Can you show me the path to enlightenment?" The master gazed at the young traveler with kind eyes and listened attentively to his words. After a moment of silence, the master smiled and said, "Yes, I can certainly show you the path to enlightenment. But first, let us have some tea." The master rose from his seat and gracefully prepared 2 cups of tea. He poured the fragrant liquid into the cups and handed one to the traveler. The traveler held the warm cup of tea in his hands, eagerly awaiting the master's teachings. As the traveler took a sip of the tea, he noticed the master pouring more tea into his cup, even though it was already full. The tea overflowed from the cup and spilled onto the table, creating a small puddle. Wide-eyed and astonished, the traveler exclaimed, "Master, the cup is full. It can hold no more tea." The master, with a serene expression on his face, gently replied, "Ah, my dear traveler, you are like this cup. Your mind is filled with opinions, knowledge, and preconceptions. How can I show you the path to enlightenment unless you first empty your cup?" The traveler's eyes widened as the master's words struck a chord within him. He suddenly realized the depth of the master's teaching. He understood that his mind was cluttered with the accumulated knowledge and ideas he had gathered on his journey. To truly receive the master's teachings and find enlightenment, he needed to let go of his preconceived notions and approach the teachings with an open and empty mind. With a sense of humility and gratitude, the traveler bowed deeply to the master, acknowledging the profound wisdom that had been shared with him. From that moment forward, the traveler embraced what the master called beginner's mind, a mind free from attachments and fixed ideas, ready to learn and discover with freshness and openness. The traveler continued his journey with a renewed sense of purpose. He carried within him the teachings of the wise master, cherishing the value of an empty cup. A mind free from clutter and open to the vastness of truth and enlightenment.